The blue tint on the barrel's coat makes it almost invisible against the background of blue-grey rock typically found in its habitat. Moving on to the rocky outcrop to the right, we have the Markhor, king of all mountain goats. Adult male Markhors have impressive spiral-shaped horns. Markhors are endangered due to relentless poaching for the ornamental value of their horns. It is the demand for animal parts like these that pushes many species toward extinction. Remember, you buy, they die. We leave the foothills behind and wade through the marsh. You can't miss our striking great flamingos. Flamingos feed without ever looking at the food. With their head upside down, they take in mouthfuls of water and strain tiny organisms from the water using their specialized beaks. Take a deep breath, everyone. Got a whiff of that? That musky scent is the unmistakable smell of our Asian small-clawed otters. They scent mark their territory to keep unfamiliar otters away. Otters are highly social animals that communicate with a range of calls. They do everything from playing to hunting as a group. These agile critters are built to hunt in murky water with their streamlined body, nimble paws, and sensitive whiskers. As we move into the clearing, look around. These are the Barasingha, also known as swamp deer. In Hindi, Bara means 12 and Singha means horn. Barasingha refers to the multiple points on the male's antlers. The antlers are formidable weapons used to fend off rival stags during the mating season. After each mating season, the antlers are shed. You might also notice some spotted deer. These are the axis deer, or cheetah. When alarmed, they produce a loud barking call. Here, an ongoing kill happening kilometers away. Their hind legs are shorter than their front legs, giving them a strange gait, but this helps them run long distances. After large predators such as lions are finished with their meals, hyenas come in opportunistically to feed on the scraps. Scavengers like hyenas play a vital role in the ecosystem by keeping the environment clean. Now, when you have hyenas, it's very likely that you'll see lions close by. To the right, these are Asiatic lions. Unlike their African cousins, Asian lions do not form very large prides. A pride of Asiatic lions typically comprises 1 or 2 males, 2 to 3 females, and several young. Lions rely heavily on tactical hunting approaches, for they lack the speed of cheetahs and the stealth of leopards. Lions have to work as a team to bring down larger prey such as buffaloes. Asiatic lions used to be found across India and the Middle East, but the natural habitat is disappearing. Now they are restricted to a very tiny area of India, in the northwestern part of the country, in Gujarat. The few that remain in the wild today are found in a wildlife preserve in the Gir Forest Sanctuary. They currently exist in the wild only as a small single population. A single event like a large forest fire could cause them to be extinct. Here at Night Safari, we are proud to have successfully bred our lions as part of a global effort to sustain the population of these species under human care.
下次可以把拉眼揪出来太痛了，
哪？Why？
因为他们太坏了。
No no no， don't touch it。这边容易掉，跟你的玩具一起掉下去。
为什么？我玩具在哪里？
在台湾。
干嘛？可以帮我拿一个手电筒吗？
不要掉，等下跟你的玩具一起掉。
Found in the hot, dry grasslands and forests of South Asia and the Indian subcontinent, the sloth bear is not related to the sloth. Europeans call it a sloth bear because it has long, curved claws and sometimes hangs upside down on a tree branch, very much like a tree sloth.
Not very slow.
Up next, the second largest land animal in Asia, the greater one-horned rhinoceros. Also known as the Indian rhino, it can weigh over 3 tons. Observe the bumpy texture, the animal's skin, and its distinct folds, giving it a segmented, armor-plated look.
Here on the left.
While it may look tough, rhino skin is, in fact, very sensitive. Rhinos do not sweat, like you and I, which is why they are often found near water bodies. Wallowing in the mud helps them keep cool. With only 200 individuals left in the wild at the start of the 20th century, Indian rhinos were close to extinction. Now the population stands at 3,500. Rhinos have poor eyesight. They rely mostly on their sense of smell to navigate and communicate. Feces and urine are used to mark their territory. Sniff the air. You might catch a whiff of this, or the scent of other creatures of the night. Keep your eyes peeled. Denizens of the nocturnal world magically melt away into the background as if under a cloak of invisibility. Over to your right, everyone. Try spotting the spotted hyenas. Predators like these will always remain concealed until the right moment. Spotted hyenas are not just scavengers, but formidable hunters too. They produce a variety of calls that communicate hierarchy, advertise territory, or together the family. These social animals form groups called clans. Over to our left, we have 3 deer species grazing in the shadows. They are Thamin, the hawk deer, and barking deer. Males spot antlers which are used to spar with other males for mates. They shed their antlers after each mating season.
Deer.
If you peer down the left, you'll be able to catch sight of the Cape buffaloes, grazing or taking a cool dip. These massive animals can usually be found near water. Both males and females have heavy, ridged horns that are used for defense against predators. Males also use their horns to establish dominance in the herd. Here on our left, we have our massive Nile hippopotamuses. They spend most of their day submerged in cool water, emerging at dusk to eat their fill of grass. Their rotund appearance belies their formidable strength. Nile hippos are considered one of the most aggressive animals on earth. They are able to chase down threats quickly and deliver fatal bites with their large teeth.
So fat. Can you see? They are drinking water. Because they want to drink water.
No night safari tour is complete without a walk through the forest on the well-marked, easy-to-follow trails. Other elusive nocturnal animals such as the Malayan tiger, pangolin and babirusa can only be seen on foot. You may want to explore the leopard trail, East Lodge trail, wallaby trail and the fishing cat trail. Us a clearing on the right where you might meet a pair of white African lions.
Lion.
These lions are not albinos. They are leucistic animals. While they lack pigmentation in their skin and fur, they retain the pigments in their eyes. African lions are much larger when compared to the Asiatic lions. The role of the male is to protect the territory so the females can hunt in peace. After the hunt, the males will have his fill first, followed by the females, and lastly the cubs. The lion is the national animal of Singapore. Legend tells of Prince Samila Utama, who named this city Singapura, or Lion City, because he saw a lion when he first landed on the island. There's just one problem with that story. Lions aren't native to Singapore. Maybe the prince saw a strange, unknown animal and assumed it was a lion. What he really saw remains a tantalizing mystery.
Yeah, fierce lion.
Here at Mandai Wildlife Park, our mission is to protect wildlife.
对啊，就是拿你先站这，不然你什么都看
As
不
a
到。
world-class zoological institution, we work closely with other zoos and partners in a concerted bid to preserve populations of threatened species under human care. This includes participating in breeding programs to diversify the global gene pool and stepping up to house severely threatened species for eventual release to the wild. We also care for species outside of our parks. We are a designated center for rescued local wildlife here in Singapore. Every year,
Where is it?
look to your right for a pack of red does. Also known as Asian wild dogs, red does communicate over distances using a series of whistling sounds. When they hunt as a pack, communicating like these allows them to launch a coordinated attack to take down large prey effectively.
Where's the animal? Sleeping? Is the animal sleeping?
Next to the does lives a sounder or herd of bearded pigs. The bearded pig gets its name from the whiskers growing on the sides of its face and across the bridge of its snout. Both males and females, even the piglets, have this beard.
Are they sleeping? Oh, the pig is sleeping.
Now, I'm quite certain the next animal is very familiar to all of you. This is our herd of Asian elephants. Elephant herds comprise mainly females and their young. When male elephants are of age, they leave the herd to live independently. Male Asian elephants spot tusks that they use for defense, digging, stripping bark from trees to eat and more. Sadly, these tusks also make wild elephants targets for the illegal ivory trade. Besides poaching and habitat loss, Asian elephants in the wild also face the ever-present threat of conflict with humans. The challenge now is to protect these dwindling wild populations. We support conservationists at the forefront of various efforts across Southeast Asia. As we move up the bend, look ahead. You might be able to spot the king of night safari. Chawang was rescued as an orphan near the Chawang River, which inspired his name. One look at Chawang and the first thing you notice are his impressive tusks. Moving through the clearing ahead, we have the Samba deer. Samba deer once inhabited huge portions of Asia, but hunting and habitat destruction have reduced the population drastically. Predators like the Malayan tigers began hunting cows and other livestock instead. This brought tigers into closer contact with humans, who naturally took action to protect themselves. This sad story demonstrates an important truth. Losing just one species has consequences that ripple through entire ecosystems.
They are going up the slope.
我们要东要土肉，我们要去哪里？爸爸，我们要去哪里呀、
去看动物，其他的 animal.
Oh, looks like we have something familiar here on our left. Do you recall them? Yes, this is our second pack of red does. Similar to dogs, they greet one another by wagging their tail. Red does live in closely knit packs and spend most of their time playing, hunting, and caring for one another.
I think they are hiding.
Why?
I think they are sleeping.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's they haven't wake up yet. They are lazy, like talk at you. Oh, no problem. The car is
As the sun sets, Singapore comes alive with a different host of
现
inhabitants.
在已经在新加坡，为什么大家在说新加坡？
Many nocturnal animals reside in Singapore's forested areas. They move stealthily in the night, sight undetected, but if you listen hard enough, the forest reveals a symphony of sounds. A nightjar's song, a frog's trill, toki gecko's greeting, and the soft rustling of grass as a pangolin ambles through the forest floor. All set against a chorus of crickets. We risk losing our natural symphony unless we stand behind wildlife conservation work. We donate a portion of the proceeds from our admission. These elusive bears are poached for their gallbladders and other body parts in the illegal wildlife trade. We support wildlife sanctuaries in Laos that work to rescue these bears from the trade.
Daddy cannot see. Ah, the bear is sleeping.
You know, in a short journey into the wilderness tonight, we have seen many endangered species, several of whom require urgent help. Your visit has made the protection and conservation of these animals possible. We thank you for helping us protect wildlife. We hope you have experienced the magical side